Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. We're going to look at a fresh new consignment that just came into us. Stick with us because this is a really unique, excellent coach. It's a 2004 Marathon Coach 0847 or 847. So stick with us. We're going to go take a look at it. First, a big thanks to Jeff in our service department. I know he's working in it right now, so he let us invade his space while we do this video. But there it is right there. I'm going to let Pete behind the camera today take a look at the exterior of it. A very unique coach. This is a two-owner 2004 H3 double slide. Great floor plan, you guys. This is a consignment coach, just came into us. Very modern in its styling, even for 2004. Let me move that, Pete, so get out of the way. Now, this is kind of a sneak peek. I want you to keep in mind that we have not washed this coach, or it's been in here for service very recently for a couple of different things, but our service guys are working on it right now. It's getting all new air conditioners. So this is going to be one of those coaches that is going to check a lot of boxes for a lot of people. Lots of storage. And let's go take a look inside, Pete. First thing that really stands out, take a look at this modern floor. It almost has a cement-like effect. Black leather interior throughout the cockpit. From the seating to all the leather wrap around the cockpit. And then as you step up into the coach, it's very, very modern in its styling. From the ceiling to the walls, the styles, everything in this coach really stands out as being modern, including this dinette. We'll get to that dinette. There's a TV above the cockpit. But come on in, Pete, and we'll take a look at these two chairs. Really nice. These are newer. These are not original to the build. Originally, this coach had some very, well, they were very stylish, but they were uncomfortable. And so the second owner, I believe, put these in it. The second owner's done a lot of things. Look at this hardwood floor that's in here. This is something that was done a couple of years ago. So it's got throughout the coach this really nice hardwood floor, and it really brightens this coach up. Another thing that was done, oh, sorry about that, Pete. Another thing that was done is this new countertop. Originally, if you can believe it, this was a stainless steel countertop. And they put in this Corian top. It's really a nice color. Very pretty. Now, one of the things that stands out to a lot of people is this dinette. Very modern in its styling. One of the things that a lot of people appreciate about this style is how much room you get and the flexibility of moving the chairs around. But also, if someone looks at that and it doesn't check their box, it can also be altered. As you can see, it's got a lot of room to put either a booth dinette in there or an L-shape classic style dinette. Very cool. Storage, of course, typical of a Marathon build. There's storage above and below and all over. But look at how much natural light is coming into this coach. There's no curios on each side. Now, that's something that speaks to what we're currently doing in our coaches, because there's no curios and you've got all this natural light coming in, not just on the facing side of the slide out, but also over here on the sides of the slide out. So there's no curios that take up that space, so that achieves more natural light coming in. Also, underneath here, underneath the uppers of the galley, you've got a lot of natural light. There's no backsplash over there. The only backsplash is achieved behind the range, and that's pretty typical to keep grease or splashing off of the windows. All right, GE Advantium 120, a nice Amana. This is a commercial grade. Basically the same size that you're going to have in your home. Oh, this is nice, Pete. I like this. This is a pretty big, very nice. This is a pretty big scenario for your galley.
Pantry.
Thank you.
Big pantry.
Thank you. Sometimes the terminology escapes me. Big pantry there. As we move in, I want you to take a look at the flooring and the walls. This is very, very cool of this water closet. I really like the tile choice. Now, this was a custom coach back in 2004, you guys, and this coach really stands up. All right, and then over to the shower. I think Pete can get in there and take a look at that shower. Not only is it a real modern feel, but it's also just really well done. Take a look at that. From the floor to the bench. That's really nice. All right, I'm not going to open up this closet, but this is your full washer dryer. I believe it's stacking ASCOs. Yes, it is. So stacking washer dryer, full size. And then take a look at this closet. Now, a lot of people will look at that and they'll say, oh, it's perfect for bunks. Yes, it is. This could be converted into bunks. Isn't that great? Great storage in here. And just to kind of give you an idea of how large it is, I'm now standing in here. And it's a full size. All right, Pete, I got to illustrate it. We got to do it. I'm going to lay down on top here. There you go. I'm 6 foot, and I can get in here, and I can sit in the middle and not touch each side. That's how large this closet is. I hope that illustrates it. That's really, really a nice closet. If there was ever a walk-in closet in a 45-foot marathon, that's going to be it. And it all closes up behind these pocket doors, which is nice. Here is this is another big part of this floor plan that a lot of people should not overlook. This is the second sink and medicine cabinets above and below in this area right here across from the closet. So you also have the sink that's very functional in the water closet, but out here also, so two people can get ready at one time if they need to. That's really nice. All right, and of course this door can close off right here. Come on in here and take a look at this. An upgraded TV over the windows. You still have the natural light right now. We've got the curtain down, the shades down, but I know Jeff was back here working. But you have this large closet here. So you have that huge closet out there that we already showed you. If you decide to turn that into bunks in this coach, you still have this massive area back here. But also, you've got huge drawers here. There's your audio visual here, but you've got all these drawers here. And these are not small drawers by any means, you guys. These are pretty deep drawers. And you've got 6 of these, aside from this closet. That is really cool. Storage above the bed. And what I like to call down here, a lot of people don't call these pockets hampers, but you can store all kinds of clothes or whatever, or what have you, in these. And there's 3 of them on this side. And then, of course, the jump seat. It's It's just a really nice coach. It's 2-owner, it's 75,000 miles. If anyone's interested, you need to get at me. This one's not going to hang out long. MALW, that's MALW at marathoncoach.com. That is my email. Reach out to me. This is a fantastic coach. 75,000 miles, brand new ACs. It just had a ton of work done, I believe, at Prevost. Some work here and some work at Prevost. New airbags, new work on the engine. So this coach isn't going to need much. If it's going to need anything at all. Great floor plan. The floor is new or newer, let's say, in the last couple years. But this is a really sharp coach. And of course, it being an H3, it's going to have all of that great storage below. So that's coach 0847 H3 double slide. It's a 2004 with 75,000 miles. Let's get this one sold today. MALW at marathoncoach.com, MALW. If you've got my number, if we've talked before, reach out to me and let's get you in on this one. Be yourself and do good things. Thank you for, I didn't even remember, Pete, it was Thanksgiving this last weekend. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving. I didn't even say that. I hope you had a good and safe Thanksgiving. If you were traveling, I hope it was easy and uneventful. And I hope you got to spend some time with your family. I know that I did. And headed back down to Indio for some more festivities in the desert. So if you're going to be in that area and you'd like to test drive a marathon, we also have a couple of coaches down there. So reach out to me and let's get it set up. Other than that, everybody, be yourself and do good things. Have a good week. It's Monday, so let's get it. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.